Well, this is two graduates you may know. Simon Ekin is my name. What's your name?
Erkan Ali.
Erkan Ali. Still?
No. Erkan Kayhan Gürkan in Cyprus.
Well, yeah.
North Cyprus.
Yeah, I have different names for myself in Cyprus. So we are here in the Turkish Republic of North Cyprus, and we're on a 5-day camping trip. We haven't killed each other yet. Luckily, the distinctions of Landmark were able to see us through.
I keep getting off it. I'm so transformed.
Yeah, we've just been thinking about you guys, you know, whoever we interacted with, graduates of Landmark, you know, David Sherman, Carl Pesh, Matt Shelley, names. Do you remember these names? You know, like, and what happened? Where are we at? And do you remember when? And we had an idea just to kind of get some community going, some trips down memory lane, because, you know, to this day, Erkan and I have had a lot of very beautiful conversations, and to this day, you know, Landmark of all the work that I've done has been, you know, the platform for me. And you know, with distinctions that we live, they just become normal. Getting off it once in your life, you know, I'm still working on that one, but yeah. So what do you want to say?
Well, I'd like to give a little bit more background. So Simon and I met in January '97 on the Landmark Forum that was led by David Ure in Paddington. Feels like a long time ago, almost 30 years ago.
Doesn't it feel like no time ago?
It'll be 30 years in January. And we're both content creators, and our lives have been really parallel. We're both married, we're both divorced, we both have daughters, we both emigrated, we're both coaches, we've both written articles and books, we both we're both doing designing and delivering comedy, stand-up comedy. So, and the other night we did a introductory seminar called Discover Your Genius for the Be Inspired program. And we've not seen each other in 10 years physically. We've always maintained contact, you know, I'm sure as many of our alumni or graduates have. And we've been toying with this idea of creating either like a podcast stroke conversation with ex-graduates or graduates. I don't think we're ex-graduates. Once you've been through that work, you kind of own it and live it. To share how the work we did has and is impacting our lives, whether you're still participating formally or you're participating on your own terms or you just live with the distinctions. You know, how has it helped you with your relationship? Has it helped you with your business dealings? What has it done for your career? Where do you feel the work has added value? Where do you kind of see it's like hasn't solved those problems yet, or you know, like you still haven't cracked exercise, or you still haven't cracked your food, or you still haven't cracked some element, your money, whatever it is, right? Still messing up your relationships, even though you've done how many courses and seminars and you've got all the distinctions, you're still not reliable in that area, right? And I mean, for me, just to speak for myself, Si, I wouldn't be without it. I love what Landmark Education made available. I love the work I did. I love the transformations I've had. And one story I share is on the second day of my Landmark Forum in '97, on the Saturday, I had a breakthrough around racism and my relationship to white people. And I think if that was the only breakthrough I ever got, like that alone completely transformed my relationship to human beings.
You is going camping with a white boy.
I wouldn't be hanging out with a middle class idiot, and he would be hanging out with a working class oik. So I'm not working class anyway. We're business owners.
You're an immigrant.
No.
You are an immigrant.
Are you being racist, bruv? So you know, listen. So we were thinking about, you know, like Si mentioned a number of names, and I could go on. But we're going to send this video out. If you're seeing it, you're one of the people we thought we'd like to share it with, and
share it on.
And yeah, pass it on, and give us some feedback. Would you be open to joining us in conversation and sharing life after Landmark? And you know, whether you're still participating. I know some of my friends, graduate friends, still participate. Imran, and some of us maybe walked away from Landmark slightly wounded and had an experience that didn't work for us. I know when I left the leader body, I left it in, you know, I went down in flames. I blew it up and got out. But, you know, and I went back and redid the curriculum, and I redid other seminars, and I cherished the work. I loved the work. I think I'm not in touch at all with the current custodians of landmark education. I would, if someone asked me, should I do the land? Yes, you should. You should go do the landmark. I think it'd be lovely to see this kind of work in the daily curriculums of education. But anyway, we digress. So that's what I wanted to add. I don't know what you want to say to that.
I said to someone a while ago around landmark. I live in Cape Town. I wouldn't be in Cape Town if it wasn't for landmark and a whole ton of other stuff. I said to someone, one of the best things I ever did in my life was to do the forum, to work with landmark, and the second best thing I ever did was to walk away. And what I mean by that is it felt like it got to I don't know, it became a bit we were talking about cults, right? The C word. And how, isn't it interesting how we have, perfectly okay, I judge in conversation to use the word culture, which is, but not the word cult. And there was a culturishness, for want of a better word, that like had me kind of bound in and not doing my own thinking. And for me, as I'm doing this now, I'm thinking like, sharing stories, sharing stuff as we're doing now, I don't know if that made any sense what I was trying to say there, but what I'm acknowledging is that I think that's right. The distinctions are so powerful to this day, and then it was all the marketing and the registrations and all of that stuff, which I don't think was necessary. I think could be done in a different way. I don't know how it's done now. So that's just something I'm noticing there. But yeah, I would love to hear stories, shares from you. What are you up to? It'd be great, man.
So we had this notion of creating a playlist or where we'll host it we'll get to that. But like we will invite people in and graduates. Careful with the mirror.
Sorry,
camera. Fuck's sake!
I'm trying to ch my fucking back. Oh, sorry. Okay, carry on.
Right, manage yourself. We're in front of graduates.
No scatological language.
Well, we're not in a.
No, I know. But do you remember? We also like.
For fuck's sake!
In all those days, you were talking about one of the forum leaders or something. Saying about someone.
Yeah,
my
advanced course lead.
Carry on.
So. Go back. So my advanced course, I remember the forum leader saying to one of the participants, "Oh, you're looking very sexy today." And I'm thinking, God, you can't say that. And so I was going, "Why not? Why can't you say it?" I said, "Well, because I think there's something to do with sexual harassment rules." And
I called you cute. That was
you called me cute. I'm like,
yeah, no, I remember one of the forum leaders.
I don't think it's that. Not that I take offence to you calling me cute. It's just I take offence to being called cute.
Okay, so you got triggered.
I took offence.
So you got on it.
I can own that, right? So we're thinking what would be great. Is to set a time and either by invite or we could do an open one. I don't know, we're open. Suggestions get everyone on a Zoom call, we video it, and then we create a playlist for, like the Illuminati, not the Illuminati, the Alumni or the the graduates of landmark education that want to share, whatever their experiences were, like what they can be thankful for, what they can acknowledge, what didn't work for them. Maybe wherever the conversation goes. If you're interested and you'd like to join us in that conversation and you're curious,
like and subscribe below.
Yes, like and subscribe below. So I'm getting off it continually with you. I fucking have to get off it all the time.
With me?
Yeah, I notice.
Doing so well.
I'm so transformed. Now I realise that I'm not at all. We're only kidding. We're kidding. So. So if you've seen this video and you are interested in what we're thinking about,
what's the actual invitation?
Well, get in touch with us and say you'd like to be on the show. Let's call it we haven't named it yet. This video was really just about us talking about past graduates and our experience of being in landmark and our leader level and all the we just talk about it and we're like, do you remember blah blah? Do you remember blah? And I just thought it'd be awesome opportunity for us to bring graduates together to talk about their experience, free of the organisation, free of any protocols or real kind of concerns about.
I was thinking like life after landmark, And then I thought about those whole. Do you remember those legal conversations? Can we use this? Can we? Like, oh fuck.
Will Landmark sue us?
Yeah. Anyway, that's.
Anyway, okay. So I think we got it where we need to get it.
Anything else you want to say to be complete?
I got that. That's really great.
You got that?
I got
Yeah,
that.
that's great.
Your parents are dead. I got it. That's great. That's awesome. Okay. So that's living the distinction. Right.
All those who have parents, stand up. Okay, no, not so fast.
Yeah. So get in touch. Give us some feedback. If you want to be in conversation with us around your participation at whatever level it was and whenever it was, we'd like to hear from you. I think
We've made our point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.